Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. So today I am going to briefly explain about the course which is ELC590 English for Oral Presentation. Now before I begin introducing the course, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ilyas bin Sulaiman Mohandas. You can all address me as Mr. E. I am a senior lecturer at Akademi Pengajian Bahasa. I received my Bachelor of Education with Honours Teaching at English as Second Language TESOL from UITM and my Master of Applied Linguistics from a UPM. And that would be my contact number 01131487211. You can call me or you can just private message me on Telegram, or you can, if you have questions regarding the course or anything, I would highly advise you to use our Telegram group for you to actually ask your questions or post your queries regarding the course or the assessments. That would be my email should you need to write me an email for formal request. Now, if you have not joined the Telegram group, I have created a Telegram group. Kindly scan the QR code as you can see on the screen, or you can simply join via the link I have sent out email to those who have registered for the course, for this course, for my group. So by right, you should have received my email via UITM Gmail. Yeah. So please join the Telegram group for better communication. I have also created a pinned message for you to go through. All right, so please go through the message that I have pinned in the Telegram group. It has all the important details regarding the important links for the group, regarding the important deadlines for the assessments and ground rules, so on and so forth. Yeah, so please explore whatever that I have pinned and shared in the Telegram group. Other than using Telegram group, I am going to post also whatever that I have actually whatever that I have with me via UFuture. Now, I'm not going to read what the course is about, but I have highlighted few important details about the course. As you can see, it talks about communication theory and practice. We are going to look into verbal and non-verbal communication skills, and you will also be exposed to basic computer skills. Yeah. So let's go to the most interesting part about this course. Now, ELC590, which is English for Oral Presentations, basically caters three types of speeches. The first one is informative speech, and then from informative speech, you move on to pitching, and then finally, you will be doing persuasive speech. And somewhere in between informative speech and persuasive speech, you are required to actually participate, or not to participate, but to submit two activities. The first one is in relation to informative speech, which is 2.5%. Another one is speaking activity number 2 in relation to persuasive speech, another 2.5%. There will be no speaking activity for pitching. So informative speech is 35%, pitching is 20%, persuasive is 40%, and the speaking activities 5%. So altogether, it will be 100%. Now, informative speech 35%, the type of assessment is a speech presentation. The weightage is 35%. Now, this is an individual assessment. You are required to present an informative speech. And for informative speech, you will be presenting in the class. It will be on Seminar 3 on 30th November 2025. And your presentation should not take more than 6 minutes. And if you are going to use slides, the slides should be between 3 to 5 slides. Okay, so all the requirements needed for informative speech I have stated here. All right, so please make sure that you are present during the presentation speech, because that is the only time you will be doing informative speech. If you miss this time, you will be losing 35%. So make some arrangement on your schedule, because attending all seminars is compulsory by right. If you're unable to attend, I hope that you have legit reason together with proof, or else you'll be missing your assessment, and subsequently it will affect the overall marks, and there's a chance for you to fail this course. Let's not go down to that path, shall we? Now let's move on to the next assessment, which is pitching. Now pitching is basically presenting a business idea or business product or even a business service, and it caters 20%, and this is an individual assessment as well. However, for the pitching assessment, you are required to record yourself using any video recorder, and I'm pretty sure that most of you will be using your smartphones. And upon recording your presentation, you will be required to edit your video presentation, because some of you may want to include some visual aids in your speech presentation, and then you are required to upload it on YouTube. And then once you have uploaded on YouTube, you need to share the link to your YouTube video uploaded, sorry, the link to your video uploaded on YouTube via Google Forms. All right. And the deadline for you to submit this is next year on the 4th of January. Now, it looks like next year, but I think it's roughly about 2 months from now, right? November, and then you have December, and it'll be submitting. And the duration of your pitching should not exceed 5 minutes. And should you want to include slides, you will be required to actually, you'll be required to only have between three to five slides for your video pitching. Now, moving on, the final assessment is your persuasive speech, which is 40%. Now, this is an individual assessment as well, and it will be carried out in the classroom, and it will be carried out on the final seminar, which is seminar number 6 on the 18th of January 2026. And again, each individual is given not more than 7 minutes to present your persuasive speech. And of course, if you wish to use slides for your visual aid for your persuasive speech, it should be between 3 to 5 slides. Now, in between, you have speaking activities. Now, there are 2 speaking activities. The first speaking activity is in relation to your informative speech, and that is the reason I put there IS. And the second activity is in relation to your persuasive speech, which is PS. So the weightage for each activity is 2.5%, therefore you get that 5%. All right. Again, it will be somewhat similar to the method of pitching, whereby you are required to record yourself using your smartphone perhaps, upload it on YouTube, and embed the link in the reply post, which I will create in week 5 and 11. Okay, in week 5 and 11. So in week 5 and 11 on I Discuss, I will create a post, and I will give you specific instructions, and I will also provide with some samples in that instruction, so that you can get to see how to actually come up with this speaking activity. Now, this speaking activity should be about 1 minute. You are not required to edit the video. You can just use your smartphone, quickly do the speaking activity, record it, and upload it on YouTube, because it's a 2.5% weightage. So that means the requirement is not as great as other speeches, but it is in relation to your informative speech and your persuasive speech. All right, this is like giving you some extra marks to the to the course. All right, this 5%. And the moment you participate, that means you do it, you will automatically receive that 2.5%. So please do not underestimate this 5% because it can bring a lot of meaning to you, especially to differentiate between perhaps B plus and E minus, between pass and fail, so on and so forth. I think you understand what I'm trying to say here. All right? And you are not required to include any visual aids, even the slides. No need. Just record yourself, upload it on YouTube for 1 minute, and then that's it. And then you share in the post week 5 as well as week 11, and then there you have it. You'll get your 5% for both. All right. Now this is the seminar schedule that basically the seminar schedule that I am planning throughout the semester. What I plan to do during the first seminar, second seminar, third seminar. And if you notice in the column remark, I have also included the necessary link for you to click on. For instance, if you want to get the materials for each lecture, then you click on the link for materials. Now, if you want to get the link for speech topic consultation, where because you are required to submit your suggested topic for each speech, all right? You are required to submit so that I can go through your topic and give you the green light, so that once you get my green light, you can move on preparing your speech for your assessment. So how to actually update the topic? The link is there. All right. And on top of that, if you want to submit your pitching, as you can see in seminar number 4, 4th of January, where to submit your pitching, I have also included the Google form link for you to click on and submit your pitching. And because seminar 4 and seminar 5 will be conducted online, therefore we'll be meeting up via Google Meet link. So you might be asking where to meet, where is the Google Meet link? I have also included the Google Meet link for seminars 4 and 5. All right. So every detail of your assessment and activities that I wish to carry out in each seminar, they are all stated in this seminar schedule. All right. Now I know you are unable to click on this link. However, later I will share with you the seminar schedule where you will be able to click on it. All right. Now let's talk about the ground rules. Yeah. Now attend all seminars, be it the face-to-face or online, because it is compulsory and your responsibility. However, I should understand that you may have some emergency situations that disallow you from attending my seminars. Now, number one, you must make sure that it is an emergency. It is something that is within the definition of emergency and together with proof. Because without proof, I will not allow it. Because as you can see during our in the seminar schedule, I have actually stated in which seminar that you will be doing your assessment. So we'll begin with seminar number 2, and then you have seminar number 3, number 4, number 5, the one in red color. These are the seminars that you will be doing or submitting your assignments or assessments. So you cannot afford not to come to my class, because if you don't come to my class without any legit reason, I cannot reschedule the deadlines or the date for your assessment because you don't have any legit reason. So you will be losing the marks, and subsequently you will fail this course. That is why I would like to remind you. That's why the reason I give you the seminar schedule in the first place, so that you can really plan out your time. I just hope that you can attend, because it's your responsibility as a part-time student, because you have committed to complete your study, you have committed to complete your degree. Therefore you need to just sacrifice a little bit on these seminars to attend my classes, and of course to carry out the assignments or assessments. Yeah. Now carry out informative and persuasive speeches in the classroom accordingly. That means if today is the day you are to come to my class and to carry out your speech, please come. Don't give excuses like I forgot, I don't have transport. That is something that you have to resolve at your end, because as I mentioned to you, you have committed to come to my class. But of course, there'll be cases where students encounter emergency situations. I allow it, but provided that you have proof. Without any proof, just telling me no proof, I can assume that could be, could not be an emergency. So, I won't give you the benefit of the doubt. You'll lose marks. That means I will not reschedule time for you. All right? And submit pitching and speaking activities accordingly, especially speaking activities, because you need to submit on I discuss based on the weeks that I will create the post by replying the post. So I will give you specific instructions. You need to follow that specific instructions, yeah? And some students, if you submit late, that will result in marks penalization. Watch my lecture videos and read my lecture notes to understand better the topics. Sign your attendance on UFuture. And if I bring along the physical attendance, you need to sign it, because I always cross-check, your attendance in the classroom and the attendance that you have checked on UFuture. Participate in the consultation to avoid mistake in doing the assignments. If I ask you to update suggested topic for each speech, do it. I will give you time, but please update. The moment you don't update, then you won't get my green light. And if you don't get my green light, what will happen? We can never know whether you are doing it correctly or the otherwise. So we don't want that to happen, yeah? Participate in classroom discussion. What are the don'ts? Do not plagiarize. Don't simply ask ChatGPT to come out a speech for you. If you do that and you're caught red-handed, I will penalize your marks. You can use ChatGPT to assist, to brainstorm the topic, to brainstorm the outline, but not to come up with the draft of the speech, because at the end of it, it has to be you to come up with a speech. Or disappear without notice. Some students plan not to come to my classes for several seminars, but towards the end, suddenly you show up and you say that, is it possible, Mr. E, for me to do all the assessment? No, you can. You don't have that privilege. I'm so sorry. You don't have that privilege. You don't get to not to come my seminars and get to do all the assessment towards the end. You don't. Or absent without notice. Please, if you're unable to come to my seminar, do notify me. If it is a legit reason, please provide proof. If it is not, then it's your call, because if, let's say, there's an assessment going on that particular seminar, you'll be losing the marks, yeah? Not carrying out informative and persuasive speeches in the classroom accordingly, not submitting pitching and speaking activities on time, and not active on I discuss. My apologies for the alarm clock just now. Now, these are some of the important links that you can click on for our class, yeah? All right, this is for your reference. After today, don't ask me, Mr. E, where to go and get the materials for your lecture. Everything is given to you. The link for materials, you can click on it. It will direct you to a Google Drive where you can actually, get, the slides that I have actually prepared for you. Yeah. Okay. And I just wish and pray that we are going to have a fruitful semester together, inshallah. All right. My last advice before I end this, video explanation, I hope that you can give your fullest cooperation. All right. I'm not here to punish you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to educate you. But I need you to cooperate with me. Give your fullest cooperation. Inshallah, it's going to be a smooth sailing. All right. Inshallah, I can assure you it's going to be a smooth sailing throughout the semester. All right. Just give your fullest cooperation. Do as instructed. Everything will fall accordingly. Inshallah. My prayer is with all of you. All right. Okay, that would be all. Thank you so much for listening to my video explanation. That's all. Assalamualaikum.